papers and doctor certificates and doctor wants on it. So she's got a good son in Hawaii. And they have no money, of course, and so I just can't solve the family problems.
No. We're only got so much time in the day. You know, when I don't carry so much weight on my shoulders, I can carry everybody else's too.
Oh, and if you meet with a few people and you listen for an hour and a half to the whole sad story, that wears me out.
I put a firm consultation policy in my house.
Yeah.
Those people want weeds out half of it. The other half, at least I give a little something about it. When people want to come, just lay it on you.
Right.
You doing okay otherwise, though?
Yes, and thank you for taking care of our friend Cindy Martin.
Yeah.
She's my solution to having issues with Hancock Bank, and she really takes good care of me, so.
I like her quite a bit. Her attitude on feet.
She called, you're the therapy office for her, so she could talk to.
I was happy to help her. I like her husband too. He's doing a nice job. He just
Sorry, John, look at, sorry.
who want to actually do the right thing, and that's all it is. It's really hard to get the judges just to do the right thing. You come in with that attitude. See what it is about me. It's about doing the right thing. It's going to work. I like her, but dog trade that one's going to go on for a little while.
Oh, forever.
But it's okay. I'll be happy to help her. They're good people. I like them.
And then they said you just have to stick with it and make your daughter stay with that. And she's already said she wants to come back and because she's gonna do it again and again and again and again.
You know, Mark did a pretty good job as the special master over there. I was impressed with how he handled that situation and all that sort of thing. I've heard him come up
I haven't ever had him do something for me, but I would think that with the years he's been around, that he would have a pretty practical approach.
I've been just shy of 10 years now. And what I learned is common sense is all that it takes. Practical things, you know what makes it really complicated? Because most things aren't that complicated. People make stupid things complicated.
Right.
I was impressed with Marcus. I was impressed with Marcus anyway. I like him, man. But he kind of cut me the chase a little bit.
We got a full report. That's what she said. A few years ago, the latest little young guy, branch manager at the bank close to me down the street. I met him and he was like the person I had to deal with on a case I got appointed to be the consultant.
I told this morning that,
Had no family.
that's true.
And I just told him, it really irritates me that when I go there to do something, that I have to spend 30 minutes proving who I am, and that I have the authority to do this. And I said, nobody's been rude, but it's been wasting my time, and it shouldn't be this complicated. I don't have this problem in any other bank. And he said, and I said, so he should stay in this job, because he was helping me. And I said, because I don't want to come in here 2 months from now and they're gone. And he said, I promise you, if I go somewhere else, I'll make sure that there'll be somebody who will take care of it.
Guess the 15th time I handled the same couple with it to open up like a car, a state account, it wouldn't make me bring in the original death certificate. I got appointed today. I got to get this on today. The death certificate at the courthouse. They can take it out and that sort of thing. It's complicated. There's only some banks that do it because you're 100% right. If you know someone who's good there, that's what you do. It's like, it is
Well,
what it is.
that's why I usually do everything in because they're a block away and I know a lot of people there and I don't have to go to a lot of trouble to, I bring them what they're supposed to have and they say, okay.
I was using marketing a lot because Judge Harris, he's been there so much that they didn't jump. I've had some problems with Hancock Whitney does a pretty good job. I even communicate with them personally.
Yeah.
I like them. I get good service there.
Ready? Okay.
Now we could
Yeah, we can get going. Okay. I guess since Carlos is absent, unless one of y'all wants to call the agenda, I'll take care of it.
Oh, why don't you do it?
I will glad to. Okay. All right. This is the Thursday, October 13th, 2022 meeting of the Historic Preservation Commission. First item of business is to call the meeting to order. Second item is old business, which is 403 Jackson Avenue, PID 61335.011.025. In this case, is a request to renew a previously approved certificate of appropriateness. Was approved in May of 2020. And in this situation, like I say, it was approved in May of 2020. But COAs have a one-year expiration, one-year lifespan to them, unless the construction actually gets started. So in this case, the COA would have expired in May of 2021. That's why it's coming to you for actually a renewal as opposed to just something administrative. Architect Des Cowards here wants to discuss anything about it, but he's indicated that there are no changes to the COA. It's a situation that I believe the lot is for sale right now, as I understand, and that
a lot became available next door to them, and they thought they were going to be able to negotiate and buy that lot and then possibly change their project, and then that kind of fell through. So
okay.
they held up on that, and they held up because of COVID, and they
And
held
then
up
the
because of
time
lumber
passed.
prices, and here we are 2 years
Yeah, 2
later.
years,
But they're ready to just kind of pick it back up.
So there's really been no changes to the neighborhood to the point they would make the COA inappropriate. So it seems appropriate to approve the renewal.
I don't have any questions.
I'll make a motion to approve the renewal of the COA.
I second.
And you're all in favor?
All in favor, okay?
Yeah.
Motion passes. All right, on to new business. Item 3A is 522 Jackson Avenue, PID 601-37206.000. Jim Giardioni is the applicant, and in this case, he's requesting a COA to construct a screen porch on the rear of the building. I don't know if you can see much of the plans on this. You may recall this has been to y'all several times before, just basically from the renovation of the house to now. He's done a lot of work to bring this house to where it is right now. And in this case, the screen porch will be totally hidden from view from the street. Its position will be, and it's a one-story house, but its position will be on the rear, kind of the north side of the house, to the point where you really can't see it from Jackson Avenue, which is consistent with the HPC guidelines for location of new porches and things.
That was my only question, how visible would be from the street? Answer my question.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've made a point to go by and just see how, if it could be at all visible, and it does not appear to be possible. So, any questions, or would someone like to make a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the COA for the building of a screen porch at the rear of the house at 522 Jackson Avenue as described in the application.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Okay. Next item is 306 Washington, PID 601-375-22.000. Michael McRaney is the applicant, and this is a request to do basic demolition of some of the siding and replacement of that siding with party panels. And in the case of this building, in the case of the design guidelines, that it's to your discretion to use and approve synthetic siding rather than wood in situations like this. And given the humidity that we have to deal with down here, and hardy panels are a pretty predominant means of exterior construction.
We consistently approve that too.
Yeah, we have, yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, you have on new construction, and just on also on repair like this too. So any questions, please? Oh, the applicant is here too also.
Here. I didn't hear everything.
I'll keep it quiet, 'cause I'm about to say. I'll make a motion to approve the other repairs to 306 Washington Avenue.
Yes, I got most of the gist of it. This property is 1880, and it was a farm around 1900. And I assume that's when the barn and the carriage house, and this was a barn with a hayloft in it. Originally, it had been turned into a artist loft. And my wife is the bureaucracy in this situation, and so I finally got her on board to repair this building. And so that's where we are, and that's where we are here. It had masonite put on it, or something like that. I mean, it's just like a compressed paper. Somewhere around 1998, when the D.C. Dairy owned the property, and we wanted to put the hardy board, fiber board on it to make it more insect repellent, and replace some of the framing that the termites had gotten into. And, we are ready to move forward and take care of it for the next 100 years.
Again, I'll make a motion to approve the repairs on 306 Washington Avenue.
And I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Motion passes then.
I can leave.
Absolutely.
Let's go to the building commission tomorrow morning.
Well, actually, it'll have to go to the Board of Aldermen next Tuesday evening for final approval. And after that, next Wednesday morning, get your permit at the building department.
Good, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, leave it at that. But I thank y'all.
Okay.
Y'all are easy compared to the wife. It took her
We can make it more difficult.
20 years.
You have
Okay,
a
thank
motion to
you.
reconsider.
Thank you.
Okay. Next item is the approval of the minutes from the September 15th, 2022 meeting. Anyone has had a chance to read them or make
You
any
guys
kind
were
of
here, we weren't, so.
corrections?
I'll move to approve the minutes.
I'll second it.
All in favor, say aye, please.
Aye.
Thank you. Motion passes.
I'll make a motion to,
You're supposed to do this and
I'll
give
do
it
it.
to.
I would,
Okay, we can take care of it at the,
Yeah,
well, I guess
so-
we'll have to wait until the next meeting to actually.
Right, so the election of
that.
officers, at the last meeting, Carlos was voted in as chairman, but then it was a straight-on tie for vice chair. Literally every person voted for somebody else. So because Carlos was voted with the most votes for chairman, I did not put him on this ballot, but the rest of you 6 are. So we had to have a
Try
runoff.
again.
Right, so we had to have a runoff for that one and the secretary. So as soon as I get your form, I'll follow up with everybody else, and then at the next meeting, we'll announce those.
Okay.
make
So
a
then-
motion to adjourn the meeting.
Thank you.
Second.
Okay.
Very good. Thank you all. Thanks
Thank you.
for coming this evening. Still got some sunlight left, so
And it's waning.
yeah, quickly. Well, it's amazing how
That time of
fast
year.
these start
I know, I
setting in the
hate it.
evenings.
That time of the year.
Thank y'all.
See, we